Hello viewers, this is Hey Rotlinia. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, for the Nintendo DS. Here is a treasure chest with a prayer ring. We're currently climbing the Mt Batten Pass. We just visited a strange old woman. She had a very strange laugh, but she increased Madason's strength by 5. So that was definitely a worthwhile visit. Goodbye, lindworms. We'll go over to the west here, climb down a little bit, and encounter some orcs. Goodbye, orcses. And one of them drops a chest with a fur cape. Not that we need that. Anyway, here's a treasure chest with another mini-medal. We're going to find plenty of those. We now have 26. So let's climb up and run into some drag goofs, a lindworm, and a wizened wizard. Goodbye, enemies. And Baumren our Great Sabrecat reaches level 23. Nice work, Baumren. Yep, he's a good boy. Now, somewhere around here, if you had married Nera or Deborah, you would find someone who would give you some money. A guard in Rodrigo's employ, I think. But not so with Bianca. Some more wizened wizards, and we got the drop on them. There will be no smooth dodging of attacks. And Bianca reaches level 23. Nice job there, Bianca. And she learns the Thwack spell. Curetis reaches level 7. Congratulations, wifey. And congratulations, Cure Slime. Now let's go over and enter this cave. First a mountain path and then a cave. Up and down, up and down. I'm starting to feel like a yo-yo. Some skeletons by the remains of a campfire. Now we have some Wight Princes and a lindworm. Those Wight Princes have some nasty lightning attacks. Like that. Fortunately, Gudien seems pretty resistant. Goodbye, enemies. And fortunately we can use the magic of our allies in the wagon. Oh, here's another treasure chest. With yet another mini-medal. That's 27 now. Wight Prince and dead Curians. Goodbye, Wight Prince. Farewell, enemies. Nothing that way. So let's head up here and go upstairs. It must be because we're high up. I seem to be getting tired more quickly than normal. I can see light. That means the exit can't be far away. You all right there, Bianca? Again, she doesn't seem to be feeling too well. A single Wight Prince. Goodbye, Wight Prince. Here's a ramp leading up. A Wight Prince and a quack up. We won't be quacked up today. Hello, priest. Some lindworms appear. Goodbye, lindworms. I am a traveling priest. It can sometimes be rather lonely without any company along the way. I'm glad I've got you and all your funny friends to travel with, Madason. Life's never lonely for me. Oh, that's nice to hear. Oh, we've reached a town. Oh dear, is everything all right? That lady friend of yours there is looking a bit off color. Uh-oh. It's nothing. I'm fine. I just feel a bit woozy. Oh, take it easy there, Bianca. Uh-oh. Oh no! We must get her to bed immediately. She can come to our inn. I say, there's a woman fainted here. Somebody come and give us a hand. Ah, a stretcher. She doesn't seem to have a fever. It seems to just be a case of exhaustion. She should rest here for today at least. Now, if you'll excuse me. All right, priest. Thank the goddess there's nothing serious wrong with the poor thing. Oh, she's your wife, is she? She's certainly a beauty. You should take good care of that one. Don't wear her out so much in future. Sorry for making you worry like that, Madason. I feel fine now, although I am still a bit sleepy. I think I might just have a little bit more of a rest. Night, Madason. Good night, Bianca. Mornin', Madason. I feel right as rain again now. How couldn't I? I'm so excited about finally being so close to your hometown. Come on, then. All right, Bianca. Pretty lucky that performance of mine got us a free night's lodging, eh? Haha, only jokin'. I'm ready to go now, so we'd better say thanks to the innkeeper. Sounds good. Time to raid this place. Got a pack of Monster Munchies. Let's throw some of this extraneous stuff into the bag. Oh, good. I'm ever so glad to see you looking better. There's no need to thank me. I just did what any good person would do. Haha. Well, thank you for the help, sir. They carried me here on a stretcher, right? Huh. I'd have much rathered you carried me, Madason. I came here with my husband, too. It's hard work climbing all the way up here, that's for sure. I may have collapsed when we got here, but I feel better than ever now. I won't be doing that again. Let me know again if you're feeling tired. It's good to see you better, dear. Oh, no need to stay. Anyway, this is the town of Battenberg. Fix our lineup again. This is the village of Battenberg. We have snow here all year round. Must be pretty high up. The villagers seem to steer well clear of the edges, eh? We should stick to the inner paths, too. This village is certainly in a precarious old place, eh? It feels like it's about to go rolling off down the mountain any minute. Now, we can't zoom back here. It never used to be anywhere near as hard to get here in the past, before all the monsters came along. Oh dear. There have been monsters about for as long as I can remember. It's hard to imagine a time when there weren't any. So here's the town. Most of the services seem to be on the west side. We get a phial of Paxa Punch from that pot. Meow. I love cats. I could stand here watching that one all day. This little boy will be the death of me. He won't eat a bite. And after all the effort I went to, making a soup to disguise the carrots he says he hates so much. Come on now, if you don't eat it all up, you'll be kidnapped by monsters just like the poor Queen of Gotha. Well, that's not a very nice thing to say. If you change how prepare you something, folk will often eat things they swear they don't like. I hate carrots. There's lots of foods you don't like, ain't there, Madason? Oh, there are a few. Haha, you won't change a bit since you were a little lad. Nothing in that wardrobe. Nor in that pot. But in that barrel we get a mini-medal. We're up to 28. You're married, aren't you? You can tell straight off. You really suit each other. Living in the mountains isn't easy on a woman, but I reckon your wife would be just fine. She's the sort who'd go anywhere for the man she loved, right? Then you'd better not take her for granted. Take good care of her, won't you? That I shall. I feel all embarrassed when people say things like that. And we get a TNT ticket from that drawer. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Fancy losing a precious Batten Binnacle. I despair sometimes. Batten Binnacle? What is that about, I wonder? Let's check the upstairs. Grr-purr. The King of Gotha set out to rescue his wife years ago now, but there's been no sign of either of them since. It's hard to see a bright future for Gotha, with its rulers missing for so long. Little does he know that Pancras will never be returning home now. Yep, it's pretty sad. The King of Gotha was a man named Pancras. He was an incredible man. I remember him visiting our village not long after he took to the throne. He stood on the bridge outside and looked off at Gotha Castle in the distance. What a sight! Ah, so Gotha Castle can be seen from the bridge. Here's a weapon shop. They have a fire claw. I came here to buy a Batten Binnacle, but they're all sold out at the moment. They're handmade, you see, so they can't make big batches of them. If I order one now, the earliest I'll get it is in a year's time. 1 year? That Batten Binnacle had best be worth waiting for, then. And here's the armory. Some useful-looking stuff here. Now let's head outside. Have you been across the bridge yet? No, not yet. If you cross the bridge and descend down through the cave, you will eventually come to the Kingdom of Gotha. So that's Gotha. It's hard to tell from up here whether it's far away or not. Let's go see. Ah, there it is. A big castle. Uh-oh, I'm in a lot of trouble now. I broke the compass that my granny made for me. Oh dear. She'll probably give me a right earful for this. Oh, I don't want to go home and face her. Haha, he must have a scary old grandma to be getting that wound up. After we have that conversation, we can go get a Knick-Knack. We'll talk to this granny again. Oh, you're the fool who pushed his wife to the point of collapse, aren't you? Hey. I suppose you lost your way in the mountains and wore her out, eh? You'd better have this. And we get a Batten Binnacle. This is a Knick-Knack. That should help you find your way better in future. Take care of that wife of yours. Sorry you got told off. I'm sure she meant well. This Batten Binnacle, when used as an item, will report the current location. We find ourselves at a house in Battenberg. Now let's make it easy to reach. Now that we've explored this place, let's head to the church. Queen Mada of Gotha apparently had some kind of power to communicate with the underworld, Nadiria. I don't know exactly what kind of power it was, but there was certainly something unusual about the way she'd look at you. Very interesting. When she fixed her eyes on you, it was like your whole mind and body could instantly relax. That's funny. I'm getting the same kind of feeling from you. Imagine that. I say, what's this all about? I always feel calm and at peace when you look at me, Madason. Your mother's full name was Madalena, wasn't it, Madason? I don't reckon that's just a coincidence, neither. No, I don't think so, Bianca. From that drawer we get a Tombola Ticket. In case we choose to tumble the tombola again. Here's a bookshelf. A book called Indecision, Your Guide to Choosing a Good Inn. This could be interesting. Top-ranking Highland Inn, Battenberg. The highest inn in all the world. What a view! The homemade mountain dishes will also make your mouth water. The bathing facilities here are fairly basic. Satisfaction rating 4 stars. Ease of access 1 star. We might as well save here before we set out again. In the next episode, we'll start the last leg of our trip to Gotha. This is Hey Rotlinia. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.